Hello.
And welcome to Film Bastards.
Good afternoon, good evening, good and good morning to everybody, and welcome to Film Bastards episode 616. I am one of your co-hosts, Mark, and as ever, I am joined by
Becky. Hello, everybody.
And
Ian. Hello, everyone. I just want to read something
go on.
I found today that I thought was really interesting. This is from the Epstein files. From EFTA 02564016.pdf dataset 11.
Yep.
Had a long conversation with hip and gorgeous Mark Foster. That's Mark with a C, folks.
Yep.
The film director who does Bond films and rides a motorcycle around LA.
Yes.
Mark, would you care to comment?
It was a good summer. Met some interesting people, went to some fun parties. Yeah. It was great. Went on a plane. Yeah. It was a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That man had a lot of kids. Weird.
I just think it's fucking hilarious, and I said this to Mark earlier on, that Mark Forster probably typed his name in and thought, phew.
I mean, the thing is, this always reminds me of that time that actress girl friended me on Facebook and followed me on Instagram and had like a couple of conversations with me where I was a bit like, this is a bit weird. Why is she like asking me loads of questions about work? And I was kind of like being like, and this was in the like before like the internet became really weird. Like now I'd just be like, well, I don't know that person. Get to fuck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just saw that film and thought, oh, I've clearly met her somewhere, or she listened to a podcast I listened to, or we mingle in the same kind of film communities online somewhere else. And it was like after about a week or so, she just messaged me out of nowhere, just saying, "Wait, you're not Mark Foster, the director, are you?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." Like, well, I think it's disgusting that you pretend to be. It's like, but I don't pretend to be. Like, you just got it wrong.
Don't know how to spell someone's name.
Yeah, and like now you're having a go at me. She was like, "It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I can't believe you're doing this. You're clearly just doing this to meet young, impressionable girls, like obviously Mark Forster does."
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't message you. You messaged me, and at no point have I ever said that I am the director.
And also, there's an extra R in the director's name.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
Quite a revelation. No. I looked up quite a few people.
Yeah.
I didn't look up Becky.
Oh, she'll be all over it. Just all over it.
I don't exist on the internet.
Over it.
Actually, no, that's a good point, actually. I shouldn't even joke about that. Mark, moving on. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a show, aren't we? Yeah. What have we got? We're returning to Silent Hill.
Reviewing.
Yeah, we're returning to Silent Hill, aren't we? We're also wrecking some crew. It's Letterboxd favourite film of the week.
Yep.
And we're also going to do a retro review, which we do occasionally.
That's right.
And we're going to do William Friedkin's Sorcerer, because I bought it.
False advertising.
I never said it had a sorcerer in it.
Very little magic involved.
So, I mean, there's
Have you
movie.
not seen it before, Bex?
No.
There's
That
movie
must have
magic
been really
involved.
disappointing.
I was quite disappointed, I'm not going to lie. I was expecting... this is the guy that directed The Exorcist. So, there is
Sure.
there is a scope there to think that it might be about something like supernatural or whatever. No, it's about transporting expired dynamite.
And in my defence, when she asked me what it was about, I did say it's about some guys and they have to transport something to somewhere. And just
That could mean the Ark of the Covenant or
stuff
something.
happens. That was a little bit vague in hindsight.
First off, there's going to be half an hour that's not about any of that at all.
Yeah.
No, I turned... Yeah, we'll get into
it.
Sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing that because I bought the Criterion 4K because I've wanted it for a while and I wanted to treat myself, and then Ian was like, actually, yeah, I'm going to treat myself too. So yeah.
Indeed.
Me and Ian treated ourselves. I also bought the cat his first 4K, didn't I, this week?
You did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of his favourite movie.
I bought his favourite movie. The only movie that he genuinely sits down and watches whenever we watch it.
Right.
So I bought him Point Break.
Point Break.
Good.
So, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, came up on Amazon. I've been talking about it. Came up on Amazon and it was only $19.99 for the 4K. And I thought, do you know what? It's Point Break.
Point Break.
Yeah. So that's what we've got. And we've got some what we've been watching. A bit of catch up because we did our best of year show last week. So we'll get into that. We've got some trailers. There have been some. Of varying quality, but we'll get into those. We are a Pod Syndicate podcast, so please listen to our friends' shows, including Rewatch Project, Entertainment Landfill, and Chin Stroker vs. Punter, and other shows out there. But as always, continue listening to this show first. Trailers. Ian, what have we had? What quality has bestowed our eyes?
Well, that's confusing. There's another. A trailer just came out 8 minutes ago for another film called War Machine after that Brad Pitt one from a few years back. That's confusing. What have we got?
The thumbnail for that, if you're on the Rotten Tomatoes trailer, looks like it could be 3 different people. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Because for a second I kind of thought it was Will Poulter.
Yeah, I thought it was that guy.
Alan Richardson.
It does like it. Yeah, that's the other person it is. It's Will Poulter, Alan Richardson. It also looks like that guy from The Strangers that looks like he's just taken his glasses off and everyone's seen him without his glasses for the first time. Who played J.D. Vance?
Okay.
Yeah. So I've not seen that because it's only just come out.
Basso? Is that his
That's
name?
the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name should not be Gabriel, should it?
I don't think his surname should be Basso either.
No, I think that's a fake name. That.
Yeah, bad name all round.
Yeah. Right. Trailers.
Poor name.
I mean, there's the trailer for The Strangers Chapter 3, which comes out this Friday, so it's probably not worth talking about, actually, because we'll review it next week.
Oh, right. Quick aside on that. So, the trailer that we saw before Return to Silent Hill is slightly different, isn't it?
Yes.
And I noticed something different in the trailer.
Oh, yeah?
So, you know, the trailer, it makes it look like she's now part of the gang. Yeah. In the trailer that is at the cinema, you actually see it from a wider angle and her hands are tied when she's part of the gang.
So she's got the mask on, but her hands are tied.
Yep.
Oh, Madeline Petch. That's
Yeah.
disappointing.
I was a little bit like, oh, that's... I don't know if that's more interesting or less interesting. Probably less.
Interesting.
It's less interesting, but makes more sense, which makes it less interesting.
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah. So yeah. Right.
But look, we'll talk about that next week. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm all right with it. I'm kind of weirdly enjoying this series, even though it's pretty poor. It's still
Chapter
fun to
1
watch.
was shit.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 was
Weird.
pretty fucking watchable.
Yeah. So chapter 3 might be a fucking banger.
Yep.
Did you watch the trailer for In the Blink of an Eye?
I started watching it and then I stopped because I did something else.
Whatever else you did was better.
Yeah, this is weird, man. New film from Andrew Stanton, and
Yep.
they're just dumping it on Disney Plus, and it was shot like 3 years ago.
Yeah. It looks...
It looks like something from, you know, like the period of time where people were making movies like The Life of Pi and stuff like that. Like, real, like, oh my God, it's really existential. People will love it. That kind of movie. That's what it looks like.
It is a little bit like that. You know, you've got... What's her name? What is her name?
Rashida Jones?
No.
Kate McKinnon?
Kate McKinnon, yeah. On a spaceship, seemingly on her own, but she's going to a new planet to form a new home because guess what? Our planet's dying.
Yeah, God, well, we know that.
And it's just a bit like, it's kind of been done a lot. And better than this will be. Yeah, it looks poor. It looks way too earnest.
Yeah, I'm really over earnest. And I'm really over people doing like like caveman era humans.
The caveman
with
stuff
really
looks bad.
terrible makeup.
I all the way through this trailer thought, hang on a minute, are we going to get to the end and someone's going to fart or something like that? And it's going to be like, oh, it's a joke, it's a comedy. Oh, well, I get it now. And it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, so there's that. What else have we got? There's not actually that many, actually, is there? I thought there was more. Operation Taco Gary's.
No.
Yeah, all right. I keep on meaning to click on this, and then I don't. Like, what the thumbnail is something.
It's Simon Rex, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but I actually quite like him and stuff.
Robert Pattinson.
No, guy who looks a little bit like he could maybe be Robert Pattinson. What's the guy's name?
Charlie Cox.
Have you got it, Bex?
I'm trying to find it. I was just trying to see who he is. He's the
Who?
annoying guy out of that fucking Red Rocket, isn't he?
Yep, that's the guy who we know.
Dustin Milligan?
Dustin Milligan. Yeah. They play brothers. One of them seems to have it all together, and Simon Rex obviously is the one that doesn't, and is a mad conspiracy theorist, and so kidnaps his brother while they're on a road trip, and then it just seems like things just kind of keep happening.
This sounds like one I would have watched like 15, 20 years ago,
Yeah.
but now I kind of realise that I'm more into my life than not, and maybe need to not spend time watching this.
I look at it and go, my issue is, it seems like from the trailer from this film, it's going to vindicate people having conspiracy theories.
That's my issue.
And I'm a little bit like, even if we're doing that as a joke, we should maybe not now, because it ain't that fucking funny when kids are dying of measles.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm kind
it's
of...
kind of got like Dude, Where's My Car vibes.
Yeah, but just watch Dude, Where's My Car. I
Yeah.
guarantee you that is still quite funny.
Probably less harmful to...
Yeah, and that's got Ashton Kutcher in it.
I might watch Dude, Where's My Car?
I might watch Dude, Where's My Car, actually.
I think that's probably on Disney Plus.
It's going to be on summer, isn't it?
Oh, there's that...
Tubi or something.
Yeah.
Sony Movies.
I'm having a fucking look now.
It's going to be on summer.
I'm going to watch Dude, Where's My Car this week.
Not available on any of your streaming services.
Yeah, but you don't have all of them listed on Just Watch for some reason.
Oh, fuck. There's Dude, That's My Ghost on Disney Plus.
What?
Dude,
It's a kids. It's a kids show that's literally for 0+. That all right? Cool.
Well, it seems like Ian might be getting sent a file of Dude, Where's My Car this week.
Hang on. Yeah, no. Like honestly, like is that one that just like for some weird reason has just kind of disappeared?
Yeah. It seems like it might be.
You can buy it on Apple TV for £6.
Just, yeah.
I feel like people probably, like, nowadays people would not enjoy the quite racist drive-through bit. That's from Dude, Where's My Car, isn't it?
Is it racist?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, right. Well, we'll find out, won't we, next week on the next episode of Film Bastards. I don't know if it's been racist, I don't know if it's been funny.
It's riffing off a language barrier thing, isn't it?
I don't think language barriers are racist. What else have we got? Talking of of language barriers, Michael.
Right.
I would rather rip my own arteries out with my fingernails than watch this movie.
Fuck's sake, Becky.
Right. Before we get into the trailer,
Sorry, folks. That's in reference to a conversation off mic.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. All right. She paints pictures with words.
so the press tour for this movie. At what point, right, does Anton Fuqua come out and someone go, so Anton, you're not going to discuss any of the allegations in it then? Because even if they turn around and go, right, no, we'll come on your show, but we're not going to do any of that, it'll be like, then don't come on. Because we don't need to be promoting this movie. We need to be asking these questions to you. That is better for our viewings. It will make us look dumb if we don't go. So,
I don't think I genuinely think it might be that this film doesn't have a press tour.
yeah.
Like, because it's already going to be huge. You get the marketing out there, and it's going to be huge. But, like, otherwise, it's gonna be the most manicured, like, you can't ask this, and, like, it's gonna be milquetoast. But do you know what, actually? They'll be fine with that. Like, just all the content will be really, really boring.
Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, the thing is, it looks shit. Like, it looks awful. And it's making me think a little bit less of
Common Domingo. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I thought that watching the trailer. I was like, I'm so disappointed in him.
It's a little bit like, mate, come on. You were doing so well.
Yep.
I just
His story begins at the end of the trailer like a threat as well.
yeah. It's like, yeah, it begins after you're going to have a title card that comes up and says Michael Jackson continued to tour the world, because it'll do it up to, like, I think it's going up to, I think it is after Bad has been released.
Right.
I think the film literally stops. The story of this film, from what I've read, stops about 6 months before allegations come in.
Right.
Yeah, and it'll just say that Michael Jackson continued to blah 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 until he tragically died in blah blah blah, and nothing else happened.
Yeah, the lad who I think's related to Jackson, like if that's him singing in the trailer, then he certainly sounds like he can sing.
It's not
as Michael Jackson.
It won't be.
No, it's not.
It won't be. No,
it's not.
His voice in this is like, I don't want to hear that guy speak.
No,
and he's going to be speaking a lot.
Yeah, you're waiting for it to come, for it to start talking. You're like, oh my god, it's horrible.
It's all horrible.
It's
like
weird.
A made-for-TV thing.
It's a really, it's an odd choice.
It's the film equivalent of sports washing. This.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't go to the cinema to see this.
No.
I mean, I'll see what the reviews are like, and then I'll wait for, like, streaming, and then at least I don't know. I'm probably, like, they're probably getting, like, pennies out of me or something. I don't know, but this is going to be huge as well. That's the depressing thing. This is, like, it's going to be really, really big.
Yeah. It's going to be redemptive.
I mean, yeah.
That's the problem. There's going to be a lot of it maybe not like people like deciding that, what is it, but there will be it'll be a redemptive for the Jacksons' bank account, because it will be very much like no, you need to separate the art from the artist and look at the life he had, which is what you always get off people who want to defend it because they want to still feel okay about listening to Thriller.
Do you know what? Dude made some fucking great pop bangers and he could dance. He still fiddled with children.
Allegedly.
Come on.
Allegedly.
Alright, he's still allegedly buggered kids.
They are famously litigious.
I will categorically never watch this. Ever. It will go alongside Avatar in the box that I will die having not watched.
I will watch it at some point.
I bet it's not as bad as Back to Black.
I will never watch that either.
I bet it's somewhere between Back to Black and Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
I mean, and talking about films that people might watch and then go, that people actually probably really wanted, and then will watch and go, oh, this is quite problematic. The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Watching these two trailers back to back was really bad for my frown lines. I might have to go get some Botox.
Hey, Meryl Streep was in that bit of Milan we went to, Mark.
I did notice that. Yeah, she was, wasn't she?
Yeah.
It's it's just Toxic Workplace the movie part 2.
Oh, and the lazy title just still pisses me off as well. Like, again, I'm not going to watch these films, so the fact that it exists doesn't really bother me. But it could have been The Devil Still Wears Prada.
Yeah, it should have been The Devil Still Wears Prada.
Yeah, The Devil Wears Prada too. Fuck off, you lazy wankers.
It is a little bit... There are, like, 7 writers on this movie and you couldn't write a better title.
Yeah.
When, like you say, The Devil Still Wears Prada
It's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What's one that looks good now?
Okay.
The drama.
Yeah, it does actually. I think Zendaya has the capacity to make really poor choices with movies, and especially recently. That fucking awful thing that she that
Challengers.
Yeah, that was shit. And what was that one she was in?
Spider-Man.
I mean, Spider-Man's fine. It's not that. Challengers. What the fuck? Malcolm and Marie. That was crap.
I like that.
Oh, God, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Is that the Netflix one?
Yeah, the black and white one with her and John David Washington.
I didn't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found him. We found the one person.
Yeah.
It's usually this guy.
So she has it in her to make some bad choices, whereas this actually looks really interesting. It started and I was like, that's got to be a bit of an age gap
No.
with her and Arpads, just because he's been around for so long. He feels like he must be quite a lot older, but they're probably not that far apart, are they?
Only a couple of years, I would say.
Yeah.
She's, 28? And he's, I don't know, 31, 32?
Yeah. But yeah, it looks really, really quite interesting. I need to know what her secret is. The worst thing she'd ever did, or whatever it is.
But I don't, interesting to see what it actually is. 10 years difference between the two of them.
That's fine.
Yeah. Any other trailers from anybody?
I'll just say I'm quite looking forward to the drama, even though I think a lot of it's going to hinge on what the fuck she actually did.
Yeah, because if it turns out that it's you go, that ain't that bad, or that's too bad for you to casually just announce it at a dinner party. That's one where you maybe just make up a story, like you once peed on a dog or something like that.
Peeing on a dog's kind of like weird.
I mean, it's bad, but it's not. Yeah. It's not, I once fucking fed a baby to a dingo. What?
I suppose it's not, no. I'd be pretty pissed off if someone pissed on Kiki.
Yeah, but if somebody had fed Lottie to a dingo while you were in Australia for some reason, you'd probably be slightly more pissed off, wouldn't you?
I would, but it's weird how much I had to think about that.
Yeah, there's a long pause there.
Moving on. Talking of long pauses, there was a long pause between Christoph Gans
out and play it at Lottie's wedding. Honestly, my fucking Father of the Bride speech might be just shit I've said about her on this podcast.
Yeah, I agree. Christoph Gans has returned to Silent Hill with Return to Silent Hill. Yeah, it's been how many years since his last one? I'm asking a genuine question there.
Oh, I thought you were looking.
Sorry, I muted my mic because Kiki was barking.
2012 it was.
Wow.
That was the last one. Yeah, but when was the last one he did? Wasn't it like 2006?
Oh, did he not do the second one?
No, he didn't do the second one.
Yeah, so it'll be 20 years. 2026. Who did the second one? Oh, MJ Bassett it was, wasn't it? Classic. Yeah, so what's happening in this one? Well, the guy from Mamma Mia 2 is there,
Yeah.
and Hannah Emily Anderson is there, and some other people. What does IMDb say is going on? Because that one might fucking know, because we watched it and we didn't. Return to Silent Hill. When a man receives...
He's the guy from Mamma Mia 2. I didn't even realise that.
He was the
How did you
Warhorse
not?
lad as well. And now he's in Return to Silent Hill.
Got long hair in this.
He had long hair in...
No, he
Anyway,
didn't.
it was because he didn't start fucking singing.
That might have something to do with it.
When a man receives a mysterious letter from his lost love, he is drawn to Silent Hill, a once familiar town that now consumed by darkness. Bex, everything you're going to do a lot of heavy lifting on the kind of what the fuck Silent Hill is on this. But first of all, what did you think to Silent Hill? What's a Return to Silent Hill? Because you were looking forward to this because you are a fan of the games and you're a fan of the original movies.
Yeah, I've been trying since we watched it to organise my thoughts about this, and I think I can't. I like how it looks. It's very sort of faithful to the aesthetic of the first Christoph Gans movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nurses are also cool to see on screen because they're always doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, there's weirdness to it all, but yeah.
I like the monster design of the weird body ones that have got their hands pinned behind their backs. That's kind of cool.
Are they in the game?
They're not as detailed in the game. I don't think you can see like their arms being held back.
All right.
My issue is that there's essentially three different movies here. There's the adaptation of the game. There's a continuation of the cult shit from the first one. And then there's a fever dream Christoph Gans had one day. And they're all in it.
Yep.
With seemingly a logical continuity. And the cult stuff makes the game stuff not make sense.
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah.
So they've included stuff from the game because people will want it there. Like Angela and Eddie and the monster design being the way that it is. But those things don't make sense when you add in the cult stuff and the changes that have been made. So like the monsters are the way that they are in the game because they are like warped versions of the horrors that surround somebody dying in hospital.
The manifestations of his
Yeah. And
guilt.
Yeah.
And in the game, am I right in saying that she's just dying of cancer? Not just, but she's dying of cancer.
Yeah.
Not her dad's been poisoning her all her life and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. That's it. And it just doesn't... It just doesn't make sense. And then there's that whole bit where they're like drinking her blood, ripping her skin off or something.
Yeah.
That why?
I'm not sure. I think it's some kind of ritual thing.
Making her and Angela and the little girl whose name I can know. Laura. Essentially manifestations of different elements of her makes no sense.
Because the Laura one, you could say, okay, that's her when she's young. But who the fuck's Angela then?
Angela, I think is supposed to be like the sexually abused adolescent in between stage. Because the abstract daddy bad guy out of the game, which I'm actually really surprised they included, so Angela's like a completely separate character in the game, who is another girl that's got trapped by guilt in Silent Hill, in the realm of Silent Hill. and her Silent Hill looks different to James's Silent Hill because her monsters are different, because her horrors are different. So the abstract daddy bad guy is one of her monsters because she was raped by her dad, basically.
Right.
And then Eddie is there because he's killed somebody, and so it's like his guilt about that. But like the guilt element of it makes no sense for James either in this, because she literally like asks him to
do it, yeah.
Whereas in the game he just kind of takes it upon himself.
But then, like, is the guilt from in the film from him leaving Silent Hill?
I would say so, yeah. That's how I read it.
But then it presents it as like, I don't know.
No, I mean, just like it is, almost incoherent at points. This film, like it just.
How did you get on with it, Ian? What were your thoughts on it?
Hey, look, I was never bored. There's just plenty of what the fuck's happening now, like throughout the entire thing that kept my attention. I thought the creature design, like Becky said, was really good. Patrick Tatopoulos did it, who's like been a creature designer on loads of stuff for fucking ages. I've seen that guy's name on loads of stuff. And like really interesting, like the moth lady imagery at the end is like really quite striking. But yeah, it is fucking incoherent. The cult stuff, like I think that's embarrassing. Like, why is that even there when the story by the end of the film is what the story is? It literally doesn't add anything, and instead you've just got these really awkward scenes where, I'll be honest, when James left, I was like, how the fuck did you not leave way before this point? Just, these people around her are so fucking weird. Like, the minute she introduces him to them in that nightclub, it's like, what the fuck's you lot's deal? But then it builds to nothing. Like, what does that cult do? It doesn't do anything, because like he approaches her about it and then leaves, and that's it. And then there's nothing more about it. It just felt like Christoph Gans going like, I suppose I've got to put this in here because there was some cult stuff in the first one. Because Bex, there's none of that stuff in the game.
No cult stuff, no.
No.
Well,
so why is it there?
There's little bits and bats, like, but it's really never expanded upon. You find like books of like pagan prayer kind of books and things like that as objects you can find on second run-throughs and weird fluids and things like that. But no, there's no overt cult stuff like there is in the first one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I say, I was never bored. I thought it had some decent, intense visuals at points. Jeremy Irvine, fair play. Like, how... Like, for at least half of this film, he's just running about with a flashlight. And that must have just been really fucking hard to actually just film. But look, it's shit. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's shit. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of people, like fans of the game, are annoyed, and I absolutely could see that. And it's one of those ones where I think that like film watchers who don't play video games would come out of this going, "Yep, that's my opinion of video games are for fucking weird people who stay in their basements." This film would, I think, would align with that thinking. Mm-hmm. But never boring, just because it's fucking batshit.
Yeah, I think it's interesting the fact that because what you're saying, right? It is like 3 films at once.
Yeah.
But then somehow it's barely a film because of it.
Yeah.
Like it is. Like again, but similar to what you said, Darian, I don't think I was ever bored during it. And I think that the more I've sat on it, the more I think I have. I mean, I remember the bits that I enjoyed or the bits that I was impressed with, to say. Because it is visually, and I have very little knowledge of the games other than sort of cursory watching you play them.
Yeah.
But...
And then doing the SpongeBob. Alright, I'm a head out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's got some good visuals in it, and it's gnarly at points. But like I say, it is barely a film, and it makes no sense. It goes down corridors that it never goes down again, that never come back. So like that weird guy, that James guy, comes into it, and then it's just gone.
James is the main character. Do you mean Eddie?
Eddie, him as well. Go on then. Yeah.
Yeah, that really annoyed me actually.
Yeah.
Although in the game, Eddie is like oddly one of the hardest fucking things to kill for me.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad that he doesn't get his moment in the sun.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
And then randomly, like that other girl turns up, and it's a bit like, oof, her outfit's jarring.
Maria. Yeah, what the I know that's pretty game accurate, but Christ.
Yeah, the thing is, I know it's game accurate because I've seen you playing it and gone, well, you can tell this game was designed by a guy. But then when she was like, it's like, so that's the bit you decided needed to be game accurate?
Yeah.
That did make me laugh as well, where like she's like, we can stay here together. And she kind of kisses him, and he's into it. And then 2 minutes later, it turns out he's Pyramid Head, and he kills her.
Yeah,
it's just like, what? Why is this happening now?
Yeah.
Well,
again, it just he walks down a corridor, some mad shit happens. Then he turns on his flashlight. He walks through a door, and some mad shit happens. You know, it's like on that level, it's engaging.
Maria's like his opportunity to move on from Mary, and he chooses not to by killing her with Pyramid Head. So that's kind of that whole thing.
But Mary's dead, mate.
Yeah.
Well, then he could move on because Mary's dead, mate.
But Maria's also like
you got Tina
sexual...
Mary, but at least she's not dead.
I don't know. I like Maria better than Mary.
Both got nice pins.
Yeah. See, the game outfit for the remake is way less what the fuck than the one that's in the movie and the first game.
Boo!
He's just wearing like a dress and a leather jacket.
Cowards.
No, it's just modernised, isn't it? But one of the good things actually about the game is like when you're exploring one of the hotels and she looks in a wardrobe and she's like, and she pulls out a hanger and it's got the old games Maria outfit on and it's a little cute Easter egg.
Is it Silent Hill 3 where you get the different outfits at the end of it? And one of them's like a bunny costume.
Yeah. No, it's not a bunny costume. It's oh god, what's Heather's outfit? It's
Ain't one of them a bunny costume?
It could be, because the bunnies are at the theme park, aren't they?
I'm sure one of them is a bunny costume, because I'm sure you played it in a bunny costume before.
Heather SH3.
But yeah, it starts to look. I mean, I think it ends quite. Well, no, it ends the Silent Hill bit straight away. Jesus, calm down there, love. He just sent me a picture.
So yeah, I was gonna say, game accurate costumes. They need to do Quiet from Metal Gear Solid. Just Google that, folks, if you don't know what I'm referring to.
Gosh, wear some clothes, lady.
That's not good in the battlefield, is it?
No. This is one of the unlockable outfits in Silent Hill 3.
Yeah, that's the one you've played it in. Yeah. Just going back to the movie, rather than talking about game outfits from a 20-30-year-old game.
I cannot wait for them to remake that.
I think I enjoyed. Right, I'm going to go and say it. I think I'm Geostorm.
I'm Geostorm. I'm 100% Geostorm.
Yeah, because I was never bored. I do think it's shit.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy enough of it. Because I know about the infamous Pyramid Head bit, at the start of it, when Pyramid first comes in, I was watching it going, no.
Oh, that bit you mean? Yeah.
And then they didn't, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of alright with the fact that they didn't there.
Yeah.
But
Geostorm. Yeah, perfect. It's a Geostorm.
it is a Geostorm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, fair play, Return to Silent Hill and Christoph Gans. Geostorm, I think, is the best you're going to get. I mean, fucking hell. Christoph Gans, man. The guy has a vision.
He apparently really loves the games as well, doesn't he?
I mean, I don't think he's ever played them, but...
Oh, is he not? Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't. I mean, like some of the production design and stuff's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Like when he first, like, he like the opening sequence where he meets Mary, and it's like that bit overlooking Silent Hill. And it was, I was just like, that's the bit where you start the game. Yeah, but it was like they got it really spot
bang on
on.
that first bit. Yeah.
Visually, it's a good movie. It's fun in points. It just has no coherency to it whatsoever. Once it gets to Silent Hill, you watch it going, wait, what?
I've played the first 2 hours of Silent Hill 2 Remake. I got the furthest I ever have at the weekend. And then I got to a point where you get the flashlight and you turn it on, and then there's just a monster right in front of you. And I was just like, nope, fuck off. And that's me done. I feel like now, between Return to Silent Hill and watching a 15-minute recap video of the game, I'm good.
Yeah. Our audience poll, I don't think any of our audience went to watch this.
Oh, it's not
no, our audience poll is shit, 100%.
Oh.
Yeah, you could get it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It had enough interesting imagery and game Easter eggs and stuff like that in it for it to be a Geostorm, but I can 100% see why.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I can see why. Absolutely. Yeah. Right. Fuck it. Let's dive straight into it. Let's go and join the wrecking crew. It's the
Did
number
we all watch this?
Yeah, it's the number one streamed movie in the world this week. Yeah.
And it's presented by Hyundai.
Yeah, it is presented by Hyundai with no adverts.
Yeah, thanks to Hyundai.
Thank you, Hyundai. And it's directed by Angel Manuel Soto, and it stars... very quickly before I say how it stars, the last thing I'm going to say about Silent Hill, right? One of the... I'm going to have to bring up the C-bit so I get the name right. So, a lot of films now have too many, production company idents and things like that at the start of them.
Yeah.
Right? So, I tend to kind of, zone out at this because it's getting a little bit fucking silly when you've got, 13 of them. But I did notice that one of the production companies for this was... I can't find it, it's not on here. But it was something like blah, 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 financing. And then, at the start of the movie, as the opening credits are coming in, it was literally saying, financed by... And it had all these things. I was like, well, that's fucking new. And horrible. So yeah, sorry, I just noticed that, and it made me kind of chuckle a little bit. Other things that made me chuckle: Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista, Stephen Root, Marina Baccarin are all on board the wrecking crew. What does IMDb say it's about? Estranged half-brothers Johnny and James reunite after their father's mysterious death as they search for the truth. Buried secrets reveal a conspiracy threatening to tear their family apart. I mean, it's already pretty torn apart. They're estranged brothers who don't talk to each other. And both hated their dad because it would seem like he was a dick. They never really explained why he was a dick. They just say constantly that he was a dick and an arsehole. Ian, what do you think to Wrecking Crew?
I had a perfectly good time with this. It is exactly what you think it's going to be going in, and is better than most of these, I would say. I think this would have been perfectly good to watch in the cinema. Thought it had production value. I like how a lot of it is just obviously shot in Hawaii. You know, didn't get a sense that too much of it was green screen. Momoa and Bautista as brothers.
Half brothers, I think you get away with.
I think, yeah. You're right. I think that kind of does it there. And I liked how gnarly it was. You know, one of the advantages of being a streaming film is, I mean, I think this film is a 15, but it was like, even if it got an 18, they'd be like, fuck it, yeah, fine, all right.
No one puts fucking password lock
anyway.
on.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, no fucker, like, really looks at what the ratings are on streaming anyway, so sure. Yeah. So it is gnarly, but it's also funny enough. It's too long. And
yeah, it's plus 2 hours.
Yeah, and the plot, such as it is, I mean, like, Tamura Morrison may as well just have bad guy tattooed on his fucking head.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's almost embarrassing. Like, it would have been a twist if he wasn't involved.
yeah, that's fair.
And Class Bang is just an A-grade dickhead. And, like, he's a dickhead who can transcend genres as well, because he is an absolute dickhead scumbag in this Apple TV show, Bad Sisters, where he plays the abusive husband of Anne-Marie Duff, who gets murdered. And he is a scumbag in that. And he's a bellend in this, and he just does that very, very well. I had fun with this. I think this might be a short review, but yeah, you know, good time.
Bex, what do you think to Wrecking Crew?
You know when people say, like, it makes absolutely no fucking sense, it's like it's been written by AI?
Which I hate, because bad movies existed before AI.
Yeah. This is the kind of film that you can see they would say that about, though. It's the story's shit. The dialogue's shit. The premise is done. It's been done so many times. Bad guy wants to appropriate land to build on. I mean, we're literally watching one of those right now. Not right now.
So it's real life accurate then?
I don't... The most entertaining bit about this movie was the fact that Jason Momoa wears a scrunchie at many, many points throughout it. Did enjoy that for him. I did say to you as well, like, I think Morena Baccarin's got something in her contracts that everyone just has to refer to how hot she is all the time.
That was really distracting.
Yeah.
Like, she's a good-looking lady, but chill the fuck out.
Innit? This was just very much not for me. I think with some dumb actioners, you can just go, do you know what, suspend disbelief, turn off your brain and have a good time. But I think for me, the script on this was so poor that it ruined even that element. The just enjoy it for what it is element was kind of gone from that point of view. Didn't have a good time with this. It's weird seeing Dave Bautista look like a normal human being rather than like what he looked like in the Marvel movies as well, like a normal sized, still buff, but like a normal sized human being.
I get the feeling like if we hadn't seen Batista beforehand and he was there and he arrived like this, you'd still think he was massive. It's just that he's not seriously massive.
Yeah. No, I
Which
think that.
But I really like the fact that he's like, this is the size I want to be. I am very happy this size. I am not unhealthy.
He looks better for
and
it.
He's very much like, I enjoy being this like this now because I can go to the gym 3 times a week, which I like, not 3 times a day, which I hated. I got on with it really well. It's fun. It's a throwback to buddy comedy movies of the 80s that is there. The Foley who did the sound design for Momoa's dick slapping against his around in the what is it deserves. It should win best sound. Just on that at the next Academy Awards. The
sword fight bit.
Yeah. I like the fact that it goes cartoony with its villains in a very Tango and Cashy way. The villain's got a lair. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
It's in the bottom of a house, but it's still a bit leery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which I enjoyed. Like Ian said, the Tamara Morrison being the bad guy was like, well, clearly it's fucking this guy. the biggest shock of the whole thing was that the cousin that they had wasn't in on it as well. That was there. Stephen Root as the is great. It's always nice seeing Stephen Root turn up in things. But like there's some good fun action in it. It's too long. The banter between Momoa and Batista is fun between them two. Momoa just insisting on the fact that he's just got to drink. Basically, he's got to have a Guinness in his hand for like 60% of the movie. Is quite fun. It's there's an awful lot. My chief complaint about it is, please stop casting Jacob Batalon in stuff.
I didn't hate him in
He's
this.
not very good.
No, but
he's just not a very good actor.
He's not noticeably worse than anybody else in it, though.
Yeah, he is. It's one of those things where, do you know what? Good for him. He worked in the Spider-Man movies, and that made sense. He doesn't have the transferable things. He will live very, very nicely off his residuals from that, and for going to various conventions and signing autographs for $100 a pop. And he seems like he'd have a great personality for that shit. But stop casting him in things. He's not very good. Please.
I did quite like "Fuck You, Fat Jackie Chan."
That was quite good. Oh, yeah.
But then, of course, the caterer. You fat fuck. I don't know. There was a little bit too much fat joke.
There was quite a lot of fat jokes in it, wasn't there? It did feel quite like.
I just of course the caterer, you fat fuck. I don't know, like there's something about Jason Momoa saying that, because it's like he's built, but he's a big dude as well, But
I mean, there's a lot
if he stopped working out, he'd be a flabby boy.
Well, there's a lot of references in the film to him being fat, isn't there? But he says you got fat. He's like, well, you got old. It's like, I can still lose weight. You'll still be old.
Yeah.
But even little bits, like the bit where he does all the parkour thing, where he jumps out of the window, and he's doing all that. And this isn't a Jacob Batalon thing. This is a this is a director thing. He does all of that, because that's clearly not him. That's the stunt guy. But then a second later, when he's running upstairs and it's him, he trips.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like, come on. There's little bits like that. And then Momoa grabs him and drags him in saying, it's okay, I'm a cop. And then just goes behind a bar and starts pouring a drink. And there's nobody else there. It's just, there's little bits like that where you go, come on.
It's a film of simple pleasures. You got Momoa using a cheese grater on someone and going, yeah, while he's doing it,
I mean, the bit the bit that really made me laugh was you blew up my car. No, I didn't. I blew up their car and it landed on your car. And then the car blew up and he goes, oh my god, they blew up your car. The thing is, and I bet they had a great time. I bet everyone had a great time making this movie. But the difference is, I had a good time watching it. So I am fine with it. And I will watch the shit out of a number 2. Because, he burnt the thing at the end. But it also does make a couple of references within the film, that Momoa's character has a photographic memory.
Yeah, and
It makes a couple of references there because he looks at things and then hands them back and then references them later on, like in very strong detail.
my main thought watching that thing burn on the barbecue was that other stuff on the barbecue looks really fucking done. Don't just walk off. Like, it looks really cooked.
Yeah, Batista does not look like he does a good barbecue, which surprises me.
No, and I bet Momoa does a barbecue for the ages.
I bet it's a good barbecue. I bet it's not quite Alison Becker levels of barbecue, but I bet it's pretty fucking good.
Ooh, is that something I need to Google?
Alison Becker, a lot of his Instagram game is
Ex-Liverpool keeper?
No, it's the Liverpool keeper. Still our keeper.
Is he still Liverpool keeper?
He's still the holy goalie.
Yeah.
It's like 30% of it is like football. Like 40% of it is his faith, and then the other 30% is barbecue.
Good Brazilian, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of barbecue game. It looks fucking good too.
Oh fuck yeah! All right.
Also, he's a handsome fucker as well.
Oh, that's a little bit of like, I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game.
yeah. Wrecking Crew. It is simple pleasures to me.
Look at the size of those things.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? If anyone likes
I
barbecue,
love that he's literally got Alison Becker 1 like stenciled on his barbecue as well.
yeah.
Oh, that rocks.
Yeah. I mean, a lovely guy as well. By all accounts. Yeah.
Hell, man, the size of the shit he's barbecuing, though.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, man, this is going to be a deep dive. Good stuff.
Wrecking Crew. I'm definitely not shit.
Yeah, definitely. There's a fucking 2-minute long like TikTok barbecue time with the Beckers.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, definitely not shit. Even though I will say, Chilling Vision of the Future was at the start where it had the old school title card of the Wrecking Crew, copyright MM blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then it was Amazon Content Services.
Ooh.
And it's just like... Because, yeah, MGM Studios, that now they're just a part of Amazon Content Services.
Yeah. Yeah. Ian, what have you been watching?
You're not going to ask me what my...
Well, I'm going to guess it was shit.
Yeah, it was shit.
So I'm not going to ask you now.
Sorry. I'll say ding 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 half time.
Yeah, well, very quickly, I'll just say our audience polls 100% definitely not shit.
So I just watched that video, that Alison Becker video I was referring to, barbecue time with the family. There's not enough barbecue in there. It's like you see him at the barbecue, but then he starts talking about his kids, who all seem like lovely.
Yeah, it's taken from a documentary that was on Liverpool TV. That clip, that bit. It's like a bigger, wider documentary.
Is there any wider barbecue stuff?
There is a bit more barbecue stuff in the actual... What is it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll watch the barbecue stuff. Like, honestly, the barbecue looks really impressive. And I mean, like, he obviously, like, that was quite nice because he obviously has a really good relationship with his kids. You kind of see that straight away.
Oh, yeah. His kids are at, like, pretty much every game as well.
No, yeah, fair play. That's, yeah, no, yeah.
His missus is like is a doctor who works for the World Health Organization, advising on like policies on what to do for like pandemics and bits like that. So, like there's a bit in, I think, in the documentary where he talks about when the pandemic hit, and the fact that it was like it's a little bit lucky because I was at home and I was just dad at home because like my wife was having to constantly be at work and take phone calls and do all of these things, and so I'm having to. I was just dad, which was like great.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. It's waiting on Bex, but yeah, the documentary is actually it's a weird one in the sense that it's quite somber because it's about like his dad died like during the pandemic, and so he couldn't go to the funeral, and it was like it was quite sudden and bits like that, and it was all like at the time he was only allowed like certain, because he was only allowed to like buddy up with certain households, and so he was very much like he buddied up in the end with Roberto Firmino's household, but he also like Jurgen Klopp had special dispensation to go and visit the players throughout it, and he was like, it was great because like he basically just came round and would just sit and listen to me talk about my dad for hours. So it was all it was quite a nice story.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Right, Bex is back. What have you been watching, Ian?
Okay, so I mean, we'll talk about like The Secret Agent, and if I had legs, I'd kick you at some juncture down the line, won't we?
Very soon, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, I'll talk about a few other things. So, one that I watched in year-end prep but didn't actually mention at all, Friendship, the Tim Robinson film with Paul Rudd as well. So this is Tim Robinson is like just a family man who Kate Mara's his wife, and the kid from Shazam who's like the mate who's like cheeky, he's the son. Basically Tim Robinson, Paul Rudd moves in close to them, and they start kind of having a friendship, but then Tim Robinson basically does Tim Robinson things, and Paul Rudd's like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. And then it basically spirals from there. It is basically, I think you should leave, but feature length, which will, I know for Mark, will be absolutely no thank you. And even for me, as someone who likes I Think You Should Leave, was maybe a bit much at times. However, it did also have one of the funniest sequences I've seen last year, where, spoiler alert, and this might not work too well outside of the film, but I'm assuming you two are never going to watch this. But like Tim Robinson's on kind of like a low ebb, and there's a lad he knows who kind of like deals drugs and stuff, and he like takes mushrooms. And then the lad's like, all right, I'm going to leave you alone. It's going to be all serene. You're going to have like you're going to experience some stuff. And he basically just has a trip where he goes to a Subway and orders a sandwich, and Paul Rudd's just in kind of like old man makeup as the Subway attendant. And he just orders a sandwich, eats the sandwich, and then that's the end of the trip. And the guy's like, how was it? You must have, it feels like hours, doesn't it? And Tim Robinson's just like, no, it was 5 minutes and I had a Subway. It's just like, I don't know, like who thinks of that? That you'd have a drug trip and it's just like, I ordered a Subway from an old Paul Rudd,
Yeah,
it's good. Like, it's funny. And I mean, there's funny stuff like all the way through it, and but yeah, it is just I Think You Should Leave, but for 90 minutes, and your mileage may vary. I liked it, but yeah, there we are. Friendship. Okay, so I also rewatched Frankenstein. Watched it with Don. First time watch for her. And look, basically, I'm at Victor's Tale is a 7 out of 10. The Creature's Tale is a 10 out of 10. And that's where I am with it. And it's just, I really, really like Frankenstein. It was in my top 20. It's the Victor's Tale of it is like an hour 20 of the 2.5 hour long film. It's like a really, really large chunk. And I do think that Oscar Isaac, I'm not going to say he's miscast. I think it's actually in the performance that he was directed to give.
It's just he is a bellend, and I get that. You know, he's supposed to be a bad guy to the creature, but yeah, I think that Oscar Isaac plays it like he thinks he's the hero, which is what I think Del Toro has asked him to do, and I don't think it works. And the stuff with like him and Mia Goth and like him cracking onto her and no, but Jacob Elordi fucking rules. That whole sequence with the blind man, I really, really like. So, look, Frankenstein, it very good. Again, as I think I might have said at some point on mic, but maybe not. F1 has done a very good job in protecting that film from how the fuck has this been nominated for Best Picture accusations.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So there we are. Okay, I also watched Zodiac. Gave the 4K of this a go. It's really annoying that it's only the theatrical cut on the 4K disc. You'd get the director's cut in there, but it's the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. It is very annoying on that, because I've got that on 4K as well.
Yeah, just really, really odd. And, like, because I really, in the director's cut, I love that black screen montage of like how it shows the 4 years passing through kind of like music and stuff. Like, that's great. And then with this, you've just got it coming up 4 years later, and it just like, whoa, all right, we're there now. But hey, Zodiac, it's Zodiac.
It's a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the fact that I am a bit, is it his best film? Is it the one that works most for me when it's Zodiac? Is a testament to Fincher.
Yeah, I think it is his. I think it is his best film, personally.
Yeah, totally get that. And I was surprised this time round how quickly Robert Downey Jr. taps out of it. I know you've got like the scene on the houseboat, and there's the one bit where he's watching him on TV in the bar, but he taps out pretty quick, and considering like the impact that he has in like the first half or so of the film. And yeah. But look, Zodiac's great. And then my last one, I punched my time card in for the yearly January Statham film.
Yes, I was hoping to get to it yesterday, but just didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah, and look, I don't think it would have been the meatiest review, to be honest. But I did like it. So this is Shelter, which is directed by Rick Waman-Watt, who I think directed Angel Has Fallen, and he did the 2 Greenland films.
He did, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, so good, like, action director guy. Basically, Jason Statham plays a hermit with a dog on this island off the Scottish coast, who gets supplies delivered to him once a week, and this girl and her uncle, she kind of delivers them up to him. He's basically like, he doesn't want to engage with them at all. He's obviously got a past. Their boat gets into rough waters and capsizes. He saves her, is unable to save the uncle. And in going to the mainland to get some medical supplies for her, he is spotted by the deep state, essentially. And Bill Nighy plays like the head of MI6, who had some dealings with him and wants to make sure that he dies. And yeah, it's very much nuts and bolts Statham stuff. Takes a while to get going, but it is because it's kind of like building up the relationship between him and the kid, which is good, but I don't know, maybe just try and snip a couple of minutes out of there. Also, bit of a trigger warning as a spoiler, some rough dog stuff happens. So I did not enjoy that. But there's some great action scenes in it. It maybe felt like it didn't have the biggest budget in the world. Like, there's a few action sequences dotted through it. There is an incredible moment where Statham is walking towards someone, tasers them. They've got like it's a policeman. He's got a baton. And he just walks along, tasers him. The policeman then drops the baton and he just grabs it as he's dropping it. And it's just like, yeah, let's go. So it's completely forgettable stuff. Couple of decent action sequences. I thought the relationship between him and the kid was decent. Bill Nighy just like chewing on some lines like it's on a ham bone is great. Just like Jason Statham's character was called Harry Mason. Bill Nighy ending a scene just staring at a monitor going, "Fuck you, Mason," is good stuff. You know, like, that's what you want. You want someone who's too good for this shit fucking slumming it and putting in a shift, and that is what Bill Nighy's doing in here. And good stuff. Yeah, Shelter. It's the January Statham film. It's not as good as The Beekeeper. No, this wasn't a January one, but it's way better than A Working Man. And hey, Beekeeper 2 I think is out next January.
I think it is, yeah.
And it's Timo Jahanto directing that, and I like that dude. So I am looking forward to that. And that is what I've got for what I've been watching.
Bex, what have you been watching?
What have I been watching?
Yeah, what have you been watching?
On my own.
Yeah.
So, I watched for the first time the Winona Ryder movie Mermaids.
Mermaids.
Oh, I loved this when I was a kid.
Yeah, I think I would probably enjoy it more if I'd had the nostalgia of it of watching it younger. But It's still very good. Cher's actually surprisingly good in it as well.
Cher's a decent actress, actually.
That's it. That's the thing, though, isn't it? Because you've got Cher and she's essentially a character rather than a person. Although her amusing takedown of Dax Shepard recently was pretty chef's kiss, I'm not gonna lie. But then you see her in stuff and it's like, oh, she's actually quite good, and like, it's the family dynamic with her. It's Winona Ryder. She
literally has an Academy Award.
Christina Ricci, isn't it?
Yeah.
As the little sister, and yeah, I think it does a really good job of like representing what kind of muddy dynamic you'd have in an all-female household like that, where there's a few of them, because women are pretty mental.
I've noticed.
But it's also, there's a lot of sweetness there as well. And it's Danny DeVito, isn't it?
No, it's Bob Hoskins.
That's Bob Hoskins, sorry. He's mint, and just really, and like when he tells her off for wanting to, for like, you try to use my kids and being nice to my kids to sort of anchor me in, and he's like, have you never just done something nice to be nice? And it's like he's telling off of her when he eventually kind of snaps, because he is really nice all the way through it, and a bit not of a doormat, but like just quite soft tempered. And then he just kind of, she pisses him off in that moment. He does a really good job of portraying that.
He was very good at that kind of thing, Bob Hoskins. I mean, he was very good, Bob Hoskins. There's no getting away from me. I genuinely think Bob Hoskins is vastly underrated for how good an actor he was.
Yeah, definitely. So I watched that for the first time, really enjoyed it. I watched In the Mouth of Madness.
Hey.
It's just fucking great, isn't it? I could watch this on like a monthly basis and still just really enjoy it. It is bonkers.
I fucking love the opening theme song where Carpenter wanted to try and get Metallica to do it and they wouldn't, and so it just sounds like Metallica.
That's fair.
The ironic thing is Metallica wouldn't do it at the time because they were going through their whole, we don't do We don't license our music to anything. We don't do any interviews. We don't do any marketing or anything like that. And then now they're just like the most marketed fucking band that's out there.
Yeah. That's a 180, isn't it?
Yep.
I watched Free Guy.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I've not really watched it since it came out. Because I think that there is a very definite Ryan Reynolds fatigue going on in my brain. So I've just kind of avoided rewatching it. And then I suggested it the other day, didn't I? And you were like, oh no, we've watched it really recently. I was like, no, babe, you must have watched that on your own. So I thought, well, fuck it, I'll catch up. Free Guy's really good.
It is really fun. Yeah.
His kind of character as a person just fits really well with the character of Guy. The fact that like he can do the whole like childish wonder thing without seeming too dumb. Really, really enjoyed my rewatch of Free Guy. Taika Waititi is such a cunt in it as well.
The issue that I have with Taika Waititi is that just doesn't seem like it's too far away from his personality.
Yeah. And I rewatched Turbo Kid.
Oh, nice.
I fucking love Turbo Kid.
Turbo Kid was great.
It's mint. Like, you know, and it holds up as well in like a Mad Maxy kind of way. Because it's like a dystopian post-apocalyptic like future. It doesn't date really.
That's fair, yeah.
So like this was made nearly 11 years ago. And it just still feels really kind of like, yeah, this seems like new. It's just mint. The kid's really good in it as well. And it's just got a real fucking batshit energy to it that I really enjoy.
Who else is in it? Who's the main bad guy? Michael Ironside, that's it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And the girl that plays Apple's just lovely. Like, she's a delight, is Apple.
She's got a funny name as well, like the actual actress. I can't remember what her name is.
Laurence LeBeouf.
Laurence LeBeouf.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was a really good little rewatch. I'm glad I decided to do that. Yeah, that's me.
Right.
My own.
We'll do what we watched together. So we watched a bit together, but we watched some of the things that we watched were films that we discussed. We did like Thunderbolts, we did Sinners, one after another.
Yeah.
And we did a couple of others, didn't we, that went into last week's show.
Yeah.
So we watched Fern Gully: The Last Rainforest.
Why? What the fuck? What?
Bex had never seen it, had you?
I haven't actually.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I actually had.
And we were talking about Avatar, and
I don't have a kid living at home anymore, though. I suppose, like, sometime you might actually be like, we've got time to watch Fern Gully.
Yeah, well, I'm saying basically it's just the story of Avatar is just Fern Gully: The Last Rainforest, and you were like, well, I haven't seen it. It's like, well, why? Like, how? So we watched Fern Gully: The Last Rainforest, didn't we, Bex?
Yes.
It's more of a musical than I remember it being.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't remember it being that much of a fucking musical. It's a wild ride, is Fern Gully: The Last Rainforest.
Yeah.
I mean, cast-wise, I mean, listen to this voice cast. It's 1992, remember? But you've got Samantha Mathis, Christian Slater, Robin Williams, before Aladdin, Tim Curry, and Grace Zabriskie. It's a wild ride. It's Fern Gully: The Last Rainforest.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird that it's like Christian Slater and Samantha Mathis, and then they're in What's It together as well, like Pump Up the Volume.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Which was released the year before.
Yeah. It's just a bit weird, those voices doing fairy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, really enjoyed it, actually. The animation's pretty as well.
Yeah. Well, keeping on the animation thing, we also watched Zootopia 2, didn't we?
We did.
Zootopia.
Oh, yeah. What do you guys make of it?
It's not as good as Zootopia.
No.
And it does that thing that some sequels do, where they pick the wrong bits to focus on. Because they pick the bits that were really, really popular, and they go, we need to put more of that in it. And it's like, yeah, but the problem is, we've all spent the past 4 or 5 years listening to people do impressions of that, and now it's annoying. So there's a little bit of that. And it's basically the same story. For that.
It's not as clever of a story as the one in the first one.
No, it's not. I enjoyed it.
It does have that horse guy, though. He's pretty good.
Which horse guy?
The mayor.
Yeah, I didn't need that. That feels like it's been done too much. But Zebras was quite good.
Zebras was funny, yeah. Zebras!
Yeah, I quite enjoyed Zebras were quite good. Danny Treasure turning up as the leader of the reptiles was quite funny. It was there. I enjoyed it, but
it hasn't got the same rewatch value as Zootopia.
No, because I don't think there's enough of the main characters. There's too much going on. The main characters in Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde's kind of banter off each other is the fun bit, but they're constantly trying to throw new characters at it. And you're going, nah, it's more fun when it's just them two on a little journey. And then it breaks them up from their little journey.
Oh, and it doesn't have I think part of what makes Zootopia good is it does have sad shit in it. It's got that gut punch moment where you realise that Nick was bullied because he was a predator when he tried to join the Scouts and stuff like that, and that little heartbreaking bit there, and it kind of hits you in the feels. Whereas this one's just going, "We're having fun, guys. We're having fun," and it's but make it mean something.
I enjoyed my time with it. I think the first one's better. It's wild that this has made nearly £2 billion at the box office.
Yeah, fair play to it.
I mean, not wild in a it doesn't deserve it.
No.
Or anything like that. It's just fair play to it. That is fucking. I knew it made over $1 billion. I didn't realise it was not too far off $2 billion. You know, fucking hell, fair play. People liked it clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, it's good though, isn't it? That's the thing.
It's good.
It's good, and it's got animals in, and kids like that stuff, and it's got enough. I mean, what did you think of the Shining reference?
Oh, the Shining reference was fucking great. And the fact that it goes on for a while.
And one guy in front of us laughed at that in the cinema, and no one else in the entire screen did.
I think we both looked at each other and went, fair play, and then it went on more, and it was like, oh, you're fully going for it then.
You're committing.
All right, yeah. Yeah. I think it's the second best thing that I saw with Andy Samberg in it this week.
Well seen.
The Hellman's made this advert.
Oh, that is good, yeah. Yeah.
Is the best thing I saw Andy Samberg in this week. If you haven't watched that, people, Google it. It's a rare treat.
Yeah.
Captain America: Civil War. We watched, didn't we?
Yeah. So
Can I just say what it is? Avengers: Civil War. It's an Avengers movie. Just accept it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So yeah, we decided after Thunderbolts, didn't we, that there was a heyday of Marvel, and just because it's shit now doesn't mean that we can't watch the older ones and enjoy the highs. So we did some picking and choosing, didn't we?
Well, I think Avengers: Civil War, Avengers 2.5 Civil War is I think it is the
peak.
I think it's the peak of the films. I will say that the peak of the franchise is the next two.
I would say the next one is the peak.
Yeah, don't agree with that. but Civil War, I think, is the best film of the Marvel universe thing that's there. I genuinely think it is very good. It deals with, it has the balls, which I am surprised at because it's the Russo brothers. It has the balls to deal with like actual things while still being a superhero movie and still being fun.
Yeah. I think one thing we both mentioned, didn't we? Because we, so full disclosure, we watched this, Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, we might as well do them all together.
So, and starting with this, I think we both noticed, didn't we, how much of a prick they make Tony in these three movies.
Yeah, they do. I think a lot of the post Age of Ultron, he's a bit of an arse in them. From that there,
he goes from being lovably arrogant to just irritatingly, selfishly arrogant.
Yeah, there's an element of why aren't people doing what I say?
Yeah.
And I think there's a moment where I think somebody turns up and says, I'm one of the few people that doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
So, I think Doctor Strange says it to him.
Unlike everyone else around you, I don't work for you.
Yeah. Which is maybe quite a clever scripting line within it that kind of takes him down at that point. And Civil War is fantastic. It's the great bit about it. It's the bit that breaks Tony a little bit because he sort of sees his friendship as his thing with Cap is a kinship. But then it's like, oh.
But the thing is, Tony has his secrets. Cap hasn't told him about what happened to his dad because he wanted to protect him from that pain. Like, your dad's died in a car accident. Your dad was murdered by the side of the road. There are elements that you probably would keep to yourself. And him and Tony's dad were peers. So, like, you're not necessarily going to tell a kid that.
But you've got quite a lot of the I mean, weirdly, Daniel Brühl, I think, is one of the best villains in this because he's just a guy.
Yeah.
And his reasoning for doing it, what he does is too much.
Yeah.
But the fact that you have that reasoning where he gives it for why he's done it.
Yeah, his motive's just a very human motive.
Yeah, and it's just he's used the skills that he has, and it's worked. And you get who is it that finds him and said,
Black Panther, isn't it?
But he said, it didn't work. And he's like, didn't it? And in the background, you've got them fighting, and it's actually a really well shot kind of scene because it scales it in. It's not something fucking falling from the sky. It's Bucky, Cap, and Iron Man having a fight in a really enclosed space.
Yeah.
So
such a well choreographed.
It's really well choreographed, and it gets all of it. And you are, I mean, it must be the 5th or 6th time I've watched it, but you are watching it going, oh, fucking hell, just stop it, guys.
Yeah.
You both want the same thing.
Yeah.
You're just coming at it from different angles. It's quite sad there. And then, Infinity War, which I think you think is the best film, don't you?
I don't think it's the best film, but I think it's the peak of the Marvel franchise. Because I think it's the scale of it. I think the fact that it incorporates... It's got a not happy ending. And that is quite brave, really. I mean, obviously everyone knew there was a sequel coming, but they do tend to wrap up and set up a sequel. They don't tend to leave stuff hanging like that. So I think it's got the highs and the lows. You're losing people that you really fucking care about. Like, by this point, like, it is wild. At this point, these people have been in so many movies that have been so fucking huge and such a part of, like, culture. And then they're all, like, the bit with fucking Peter Parker.
Yeah, that's the one. A lot of them are like that, but then the Peter Parker one is the one that kind of hits you. And again, it's probably...
he's the one that talks while he dusts.
It's probably but the other bit is, I think it's, again, good filmmaking, which is weird. It is that you've got with them is, he's a kid as well. He's a kid. He's not He's not been through all of this, and he just, you've definitely got that. Tony Stark is maybe not like a father figure to him, but kind of like an uncle who he's close to. Not that kind of uncle.
That sounds fucking dodgy.
Yeah, I don't want to go. What's happening? I don't feel right. I don't want to go.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Yeah, cool.
But the Hawkeye bit, where all his family just disappear.
Yeah, he just comes out.
They're just having a nice day, and then he comes out, and they're all gone.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
But then flicking it forward, I've always struggled with Endgame.
Yeah.
Because I think it starts poorly, and I think it has a too jovially patter.
Yes.
It's a 3-hour movie, which is fine. It's allowed to be 3 hours. Endgame has earned the right to be 3 hours before it's even fucking started. It's earned the right to be 3 hours long. But the problem is, it has this jovial kind of like fucking Smart Hulk just kind of bouncing around bit, where you're like, you've gone in to. I've gone into this, gone right. What the fuck's going to happen? And then you're bouncing around, taking selfies with kids and bits like that, and just having a bit of fun. And you've got them trying at a time, and I get why they've done it, but it is a little bit like, this now feels like you've earned the 3-hour movie, but you're kind of using it weird. And the ending, the big bump battle bit at the end, didn't bother me this time. I did actually finally go, all right, I'm actually into it now.
Yeah.
I'm actually into it.
And they all come back through the fucking circles, and it's like, oh my god, they're all back. It's so emotional.
Yeah.
I like the bit, honestly, and it got me the first time. It got me on subsequent rewatches. It will always get me. The bit where Cap gets Mjolnir is fucking magnificent.
Now that, if Civil War is the high point filmically of the franchise, the high point of the franchise as an entity, as a fucking whole fucking thing, is Cap when he has it and it pulls back the shot, because it's almost a little bit like where they've gone, do you know what? Tony Stark is the centre of the Marvel universe bit. Cap is the fucking hero of it.
That moment was the biggest audience reaction I will ever see in a cinema, and that was the definition of how just at the centre of pop culture the MCU was at the time, was that moment.
Yeah, and it's so well done. Because there's bits in this that are clunky. But that wasn't. It was, and the fact that Thor's reaction is,
I knew it.
He's genuinely like, he's happy and he's like, yes.
Yeah. But again, just to flip it a second, because there is some stuff in here, some emotional stuff. And making him fat because he's depressed isn't necessarily the most PC choice. Yeah. But the way that he deals with his depression and his feeling of failing is sometimes quite sensitively handled. And the bit where he's on, what the fuck is his planet called?
Asgard.
And he's talking to Rene Russo, and he's like, he's just real fucking sad, and he knows she's going to die that day, and it's like, that bit's horrible. But then the bit just before they leave, and he puts his hand out, and Mjolnir comes to me, he's like, I'm still worthy. It's like, that
almost gets him out of it.
Yeah.
And it does have the great line of, it'll kill you only if I die. Well, yeah, that's kind of what it means. It's really those little bits. Of course, it has a Hot Tub Time Machine reference in it, which is great, because it should do.
I just, they're a great trifecta of films, to be honest.
What I will say is you don't expect, but it does make perfect sense. Right, before I come across with that, they had to bring Miss Marvel back for it, but it almost is a little bit like, yeah, no, you should never have brought her into this because she's overpowered for this version of Marvel. Because she just starts... Captain Marvel, sorry, yeah. Because she just starts flying through shit, and it's like... So if she'd just come back, like, a little bit earlier, none of this had happened, I feel like, what was she doing that was that important?
Is she even confirmed to be in the new Avengers?
I don't think she is. I think it's just gone now. I think they're just going to go, she died on the way back to her home planet. But I wouldn't have expected that the emotional, absolute fucking gut punch of this movie, of this franchise to this point, was going to be delivered by Jon Favreau. But then it kind of makes sense.
Got the cheeseburger.
Yeah, the cheeseburger thing.
Got you,
it fucking gets me every time. It's Favreau's way he deals with it. Because you know that now the centre of his fucking world will be that kid.
She bugs the shit out of me.
What, the kid? But yeah, I really did enjoy a rewatch of that. It was quite nice. Rewatching those. Still maintain that Black Panther is a terrible character.
Yeah, do you know what watching these three though really kind of made me nostalgic for?
What?
Cap. And it's kind of made me want to watch Doomsday.
I'm a little bit like, do you know what?
He's just the best.
I'm more up for it now I've rewatched these for going, do you know what? I don't care if it's cynical. I kind of want that warm feeling back again of enjoying this franchise. I think we almost need it.
Yeah. I do. I love him as a character, and do you know what? That is America's ass.
It's America's ass.
So, here we are.
Yeah.
I like that rewatching these more than any of the fucking shitty little teaser trailers that they've put out has made me want to watch.
Yeah.
Doomsday.
So. Yeah, watching 7.5 hours worth of movies.
Yeah.
Rather than a 30-second teaser has made me want to watch it more. I only watched one film on my own this week. Yeah.
What?
I watched what is becoming an oddly comfort movie for me.
It's not like Prisoners or something, is it?
No.
Okay, because I know you've been jonesing to rewatch that.
I have been rewatched Prisoners, but no, it's an odd, comfort, hug of a movie. It fucking really shouldn't be. And it's The Big Short. I genuinely think it might be one of the most watchable movies of the past, 20 years.
It is very watchable, but it is also quite doomsday.
Oh, it's horrible. The thing is, I watched it the other night because you got on bed early, and I was still up, and I was like, I had to watch it, but I can't be asked to choose anything. And I put on, I'm sure it was Netflix, and it was the first thing that came up, and I was like, yeah, go on then. And so I put it on, and after it, I was like, I don't think we realise how important a movie that actually was. It is fantastic, but it is the fact that it basically at the end goes, oh, by the way, this is all just happening again.
Yeah, I think it's one of those that, in the same way that when COVID happened, for example, I watched loads of global illness stuff. The Stand's fucking great. I might rewatch that actually. I think sometimes you just have to watch it to face it.
You say I'm not like that with the COVID stuff.
No, I know, but this, when going through the economic shit that the world's going through at the moment, watching this kind of makes it bite-sized and allows you to kind of process and put it to the back of your mind for a bit.
That's it. McKay does a really good job of going of making it entertaining and then getting you into it, and it becomes he does less of the making it entertaining things the more it goes along. So it's fun for the first hour, and then for the next 40 minutes it's not quite as fun, but it still has fun bits in it. And then it goes, for 20 minutes it goes, no, we're going to really just fucking bring the whole fucking thing right down to it. Yeah, really, really great movie.
Yeah, it is a great movie.
But yeah, that's what we've all been a-watching. So yeah, so let's get into our retro review of Sorcerer. The 1977 William Friedkin movie that stars Roy Scheider, Bruno Cremier, Francisco Rabal, and Ramon Berry. What is it about? Four unfortunate men, I won't say they're unfortunate, from different parts of the globe agree to risk their lives transporting gallons of nitroglycerin across dangerous Latin American jungle. They're four guys who are on the run, effectively, and have ended up in the same place in Veracruz, I believe it is, and which is very much pitted as the arsehole of the world. And
see, this is where the film falls down straight away for me. Like, if you're going to go on the lam, you don't necessarily have to go somewhere shit.
No, I think it's the idea is they have to go somewhere where it is just nobody would bother going there to look for them.
Yeah. I feel like the banker man could go somewhere. I even feel like
the... Get money.
No, but, I mean, go to fucking Birmingham. You could hide in Birmingham, just change your name.
Hey, whoa. It's not that bad.
Come on, I'm just saying. You have to go to a fucking third world mud pit.
He's got no money, like, people are after him, like, he's going to be in more shit for the fact that he just ran off.
Yeah, and Birmingham's not that far away from Paris.
The of South America seems like the only place he probably could have gone to.
Yeah. So yeah, it is loosely based on the Wages of Fear, the novel. But yeah. Bex.
Yeah.
Sorcerer. So it wasn't about sorcery.
Yeah, no, I was really...
When did you think the witch was going to come in?
I don't know, I was really disappointed at the lack of magic.
Did you realise there was going to be no magic when one of the trucks was called Sorcerer?
No, I realised before that, I think, when it was just like, oh my god, this dynamite, this liquid, And I was like, this is just going to be about transporting explosives.
Yeah.
Okay. And the thing is, it's not even named after the lead truck. It's named after the second truck.
It's named after the second truck because that's the one that gets the big fucking shit moment on the bridge, which is fucking incredible.
Mm. It looks awesome in the 4K as well, man. Like, that's real. Like, you're just watching a print shit. That is.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Do you know what? I know this is probably a classic, and it's probably going to make me sound like a Philistine for not liking it. It's just fucking boring, isn't it?
No.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The premise is boring as fuck, but the tension that it builds is very, very well done. It's a very well made film. Mm. It's just a bit like, could you not have made it about something more interesting? You can build tension,
simple stories,
and have an engaging storyline.
No, Mark. I do kind of get that, you know, because you got the whole prologue essentially, which is how half an hour long.
I turned to Mark after about 25 minutes and went, I have no fucking clue what's going on or who any of these people that are just there.
And to be fair, I did turn around to that point and say, I don't remember this bit being this long.
No. And I just said, I'm assuming they meet at some point, and that's what it's doing, but like, it just plonks you into slice of life shit with all four of them. Like, just hard cuts between them as well.
And that's the thing. This film is really, really preoccupied with being slice of life and being in the moment and like being there. And you know, Friedkin was, you know, I mean, like he was high off his Exorcist shit, like doing this and just being like, right, we're actually going to be there and we're going to do this stuff, you know. But for an audience 50 years later, it's very, very differently paced to how films are now. And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Like, to be fair, this film could be shorter. And
That's a really good point.
And would be more effective for a modern audience or someone who is our age and watching it for the first time, like Bex.
Yeah, I think that's
Bex. That's not. I'm not trying to insult you there. Like it's if you don't know what this film is going in, the pacing of it must be a problem.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That I didn't think about that. The whole rhythm of cinema is different now to what it was then, and I think if you grew up, and again, I'm not in the same way. It
sounds a little bit like you're calling me a noob who's never watched an old movie.
No, what I'm saying is if you grew up,
and that wasn't my intent.
No, and not you, Mark. I'm going to dig at Mark.
All right, fuck it. I don't care. Yeah, Mark, I want. Yeah.
I think if you grew up watching a lot of like the 70s cinema, because there is a different rhythm that 70s cinema has.
Yeah.
Specifically, anything kind of post 72, 73 has a different kind of rhythm to it. In the same way that 80s films then developed a different rhythm, and a lot of decades do have these things within them. I suppose, like you said, that the pacing is different, and if you were coming to this film not knowing what it's about, and a bit like that, you can be a little bit
already like going, "What the fuck? Where's the magic?"
Yeah, the magic.
It's just the truck.
Is in the tension.
Yeah, no, I get that, but the name is incredibly misleading.
I mean, the bit there is
the name is misleading, and then it came out. What was it? The week after Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor film.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell. But
just the fact that I think it played Grauman's Chinese Theatre in the US, like that big, I think it's LA theatre in the US, and that it was booked because it was supposed to be bigger than Star Wars, booked for a week, and then they were like, off that fucks, get Star Wars back on.
Yeah,
but it was this is what the follow up to The Exorcist. Is that right?
It was.
Yeah.
I believe, because he had a big gap between The Exorcist and his next film, wasn't it? Because The Exorcist was so big. I mean, a fascinating career that guy's had. French Connection followed by The Exorcist is a 1-2 banger. I mean, this is a 1-2-3 banger, to be honest. French Connection to The Exorcist to Sorcerer is pretty impressive. But yeah, I mean, it is just it's all that tension, and majority of it is that when they're crossing the rope bridge.
It's just, I love it, but I do feel like it is a real film bro film. I would absolutely get if anyone under the age of 40 would watch this for the first time and be yeah, all right, I mean, I appreciate it, but it's not a 5 out of 5 banger. Whereas folks who first watched it 20, 30 years ago would be like, it's a 5 out of 5 banger. It feels like one where I don't know objectively where it actually lands now.
I think it is very much a genuine cult favourite. Not as in a cult favourite like Rocky Horror is a cult favourite, where the actual content is cult. It's a cult favourite, but the film actually made shitloads of money, so it doesn't work in that. There's different versions of cult.
Yeah.
There's things that have a cult following, and there's things that are cult designed.
This is going to sound like a dig, but this, to me, watching it, seemed like a film that would be really, really popular with people that like to discuss things like aspect ratio.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah.
Not normal people.
Yeah, but we're people too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, though? It's like, it's a study in filmmaking rather than an entertaining movie to watch.
I think what you're saying here is, Bex, it's the sort of movie that will come out on Criterion and not Arrow or Vinegar Syndrome.
What the fuck's Vinegar Syndrome?
Like an American version of Arrow.
Oh,
like
really?
US.
Yeah.
Because my brain just went straight to like the Vinegar Stroke stuff from the League, and I was like, is that some kind of weird
No, it's not.
porn distributor?
There's another one I think in Australia that has a different name as well that does very similar kind of thing.
Umbrella.
Yeah, Umbrella. Yeah, they do some really nice sets actually. Yeah, but I said this to Ian, like when I first watched this, because bear in mind this is going back to pre-internet, where you found out about movies two ways. You either saw a trailer, well, a few ways. You either saw a trailer for it on a VHS you rented, you read about it in a magazine, or you had the Halliwell's Film Encyclopedia and you just knew that it was the name of the thing, and it was directed by William Friedkin and maybe two of the actors and how long it was and when it came out, and that was it. And that the Halliwell's basically for anybody under the age of like 35 that maybe listens to this, which is about 6 people maybe. Halliwell's was basically IMDb but a book.
Yeah.
That was there. There was also one called Hound Dog that only ran for a couple of series
Hound Dog was
that
good.
was fucking brilliant. The Hound Dog books were magnificent. But one of like the movie fanzines that you could get, you could order videotapes. People advertised that they had like videotapes for sale. And they'd say like they'd do a list of what they had, and basically they were knockoff videos. And The Exorcist was still banned in the UK at this point, so I bought a VHS copy of The Exorcist, and I bought things from this same. I'm going to use bunny ears on a podcast drink if you're playing Film Bastard Bingo, from this company, which was clearly just a guy who had a double-decker video player like me. And it was The Exorcist, and I bought it for £8, which I had to send a cheque for.
A cheque?
Yeah, with an extra £2 for, what is it, so it was a tenner. And so I had to give my dad a tenner, and he had to write a cheque so I could send it to this guy. And then I got a copy of The Exorcist, but VHS, short play, long play. It was a long play, so when The Exorcist finished, and the credits finished there, another film started. And it was Sorcerer. And I was like, oh, alright, it said on the casing that it had Sorcerer on it, but I didn't really pay that much attention to it. And then I had to kind of like pause it, get out my Halliwells and go, oh, it's that. Oh, alright. And I watched it on like a VHS copy.
Fast.
Yeah. They were quite good though, getting those. Usually a movie and like a surprise movie.
Nice.
So Sorcerer, I mean, it's definitely not shit, and Becky, you're a fool.
No, I'm not saying it's shit. I think it's a really, really good, well-made movie. It's just, you know, do you know what? You were like, oh, Sorcerer, and oh, let's watch Sorcerer. It was kind of what made me go, do you know what? I really kind of want to watch In the Mouth of Madness as well. Because that's kind of what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And it wasn't it.
No.
It's just a movie about 4 criminals transporting expired dynamite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely not shit. Brilliant movie.
Yeah, definitely not shit. Brilliant movie. I just like I feel like appreciation for this film is gonna maybe die out with our generation, Mark.
No, there'll be some people who
It'll still get watched in film studies classes, so you'll be fine.
yeah, it will, because people from our generation will make people watch it in film studies classes.
It's much in the same way as that meme of the guy that's just shouting at a really nonplussed looking girl.
I occasionally come across a guy's videos, and it's a guy in like his 20s who doesn't look like he'd be a film buff. He looks like he'd be swigging a monster and painting roundabouts. But he's not. He just really likes films. And what he does is he goes into his local HMV every couple of weeks, and he buys 2 Criterion films that he's not heard of, and then just watches them and just says what he thinks of them. But it has to be. His only thing is, I ain't heard of that, and he just gets it, and he just buys them, and then he watches them, and then just gives a little review of it, and it's quite nice. It's quite wholesome the fact that he's doing it because he wants to build up this Criterion collection bit.
I don't know how I used to be.
I used to be bothered about this kind of stuff, and then I met my daughter, and it's just like she doesn't give a single solitary fuck about films, and I think a lot of kids don't, and it's, you know, it was my thing. I think it would be selfish of me to try and convince her or folks of her age why films are great, because it was my thing. And hey, you know what? We're just stardust, you know. So fuck it, have fun, do your thing. Good luck, everybody. That's what I've got to say, and that's the end of the show.
It's actually not. Rick Kidd has sent us a message saying his top 5 of last year.
Okay.
I don't know who's worse first. Tin Soldier, War of the Worlds, and Terra Incognita 1901. This might even be the worst film I've ever seen. His disappointment was The Old Guard 2. I liked the first, but this was bad. His surprises were Megan 2.0. Maybe it's lowered expectations after hearing everyone slate it. Maybe I was in the mood for it. This turned the first one up to 11 in stupidity and was batshit in all the right ways for me. I had a blast. His top 5 were Flow, just a lovely time.
Oh, Flow. I completely forgot about Flow.
One Bar After Another, first PTA film I've ever connected with. 3, I Swear, funny, sad, angry, inducing, hopefully, and nailed the Scotland I grew up in. 2, Sinners, so good. And 1, Black Bag. 15 minutes in, I knew I was going to love this, and it had never let me down.
Good on you, Rick.
Fair play on that.
Yeah, nice.
I think there's a lot of people out there where I saw a lot of people have Black Bag on like their number 1, and it was a lot of people just going, the minute I got it finished, I knew this was going to be my number 1 movie. And then Dylan asks us a question. Thinking of the truck scene in Sorcerer, what are your favourite practical effects?
Blade Runner.
Anything in The Thing. Yeah. But a Blade Runner and anything in The Thing. Come on. Those are 2 banger answers.
Yeah, they are actually 2 banger answers.
Do you know what I love? Like old, low-budget horror movies that have just got really bad makeup. But really bad, good makeup. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can tell now it's latex and fucking dyed red syrup, but like, it's real fucking gory. I love it.
I have 2
Go on.
that just jumped to my mind there. One is in Nightmare on Elm Street, where Johnny Depp's having the dream, and he comes out of the wall at the back, and it is literally just a piece of cloth that they made for like, and it costs like less than $1 to make.
And then they do that with CG in the remake, and it looks worse.
Yeah,
it's like, how the fuck do you do that?
And Wes Craven literally said, you know, how much did all that sequence cost? And like, and it was like, and it cost something ridiculous, like $68,000 to do that. And he was like, ours cost less than $1, and it looked better than that. And the other one is the Phantasm, the bits going through the gate bit, and the way it's shot is it just uses perspective to shift in a real like old school way, like when they used to do like different makeup for different faces in horror movies when they were black and white, and it'd just be that they'd just use a red lens and a green lens. And so that the different makeup would just be on the person's face, but you could switch between them by just going red lens, green lens, because it didn't matter because it's black and fucking white. You know, the innovation that you used to have to go into, the thought that you used to have to go into to do things.
Yeah.
And use perspectives and bits like that, rather than just going, oh, we'll just get the computer to do it later.
Get it in post.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's like, well, no, isn't it easier that? Which is why I've quite enjoyed the fact that models seem to have come back a lot in films. Like the Roofman. There's a great model used in Roofman with CGI that is just perfection. Yeah. Ian, Ian, what are we covering next week? Like, genuinely, I actually don't know.
I was going to say as well, just like a practical effect, Samson's dick in the bone temple.
Fair, yeah.
Nosferatu's dick.
In
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, yeah.
Well, we've got Sam Raimi's new film, Send Help.
Yes, we do.
Seeing that tomorrow, baby. We got Strangers Chapter 3 as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's some horror-inflected shit.
Yeah. That's going to be a good week, that. Well, that was episode 616. Thank you very much, Ian.
Thank you very much, Real Stardust. None of us mean anything in eternity. Just love the life you're living at the moment. Bye.
Thank you much, Rebecca.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.